Hello, welcome to another 15 minutes of tangling. So yesterday we were working on these Printemps right here, and that's where we'll pick up today. Today is a little warmer than yesterday, which is much welcomed. There's a bit of a breeze, and I'm sitting right under a beautiful magnolia tree, so you'll see the dappled light coming through its leaves. It's a bright sunny day, hardly any clouds in the sky, just a few little wisps here and there. The sound of landscapers is filling not only my neighborhood, but also UVA grounds. Gardeners are out in full force. I'm going to turn this a little bit, make it a bit more comfortable for my hand when I'm filling in these weighted sections. Yep, there's another lawnmower. So yesterday, a harp, today, lawnmowers. I had an absolutely lovely morning today. I know I spoke in a previous video about working on my morning routine for the summer, and today I found a really lovely, just short stretching yoga routine followed by a short meditation and some journaling. And it just was a really lovely way to start my day off. I was talking with one of my friends about, not only are the elements of the routine, beneficial for me, I think also just having a routine, in that when I wake up, I don't have a million decisions to make. I just have a routine already in place. It sort of takes the mental burden off the cognitive load of your morning. I think one more little guy right here. If you already know, what routine you're going to do, if you already know what you're making for breakfast and what you're wearing that day, it just takes a little bit of burden off that in the morning. So I'm appreciating that so far. Inking in with these gel pens is so luscious. These pens write very smoothly, and inking in, the color just pulls right out. I find these Moonlight pens also work particularly well on black tiles as well. It creates a really vivid color. I'm finding that when I am adding that weight to the Printemps shape, I can also take that as an opportunity to redefine the line a little bit if I don't like exactly how I shaped that particular curve when I'm weighting it in, when I'm adding weight. I can go ahead and reshape it a little bit so it looks more like what I would like it to look like. This tile looks so playful. Both the colors and the patterns they chose. There's just a sense of fun, playful energy about it. I really appreciate that. It's a little... oh, the light's being a little funny, huh? It's a little weird right here. Let's redefine that. Okay. I think a tiny little guy right here would fit just right. There we go. I don't have a lot of small Printemps. Usually I add a few small ones in. Maybe I'll do that on the next one. We'll see. Wherever my hand decides to go, my pen will be the guide. Maybe that will be my little one. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, it's kind of mysterious, this dappled light. Let's find a little bit of a better spot. Maybe that's a little better. We'll have to feel it out as we go. That's what happens when you Zentangle under a Magnolia tree. You know, the lighting team just isn't up to par. It's neat. I get to feel the breeze and you get to hear it and see the effects of it through the light. It's one of those days where in the sun it's quite, I wouldn't even say toasty, I would say warm. But in the shade, it's nice and it's a little chilly. Not to the point where you necessarily need a sweater or a jacket, but just enough that you notice the difference between a shady area and a sunny area. I'm satisfied with that one. Alright, one more to go. Like this one, I want it a little bit more curved, so when I add the weight, I put that curve in there. There we go. Oh, I hear a mourning dove in the distance. They're one of my favorite birds. Very peaceful sound, very calming. Lately, when I've been checking Instagram and my favorite Facebook groups, many folks are working on Project Pack number 9. It looks absolutely like an amazingly fun project. It's going to take me some time even to get to Project Pack number 9, being I'm so busy with school, but one of these days I'll get there. It looks like one of those that you're working on a collection of Zendalas that could essentially be combined into a larger artwork. It looks to me like a great opportunity for tile sharing. You know, you do the collection of tiles and then maybe send a few of yours to someone else and receive a few from someone else, and then you could have a collective artwork. That would be really neat. I think I want this guy to be a little bigger. I was noting to one of my friends who still lives in St. Louis. Often in St. Louis, the spring is about 5 minutes long. We go right from winter into pretty warm temperatures. And I don't know if it's just the weather this year or if it's that I've moved to Virginia. But this year the spring has been a lovely length and very distinct. I can see, all of the spring plants really having time to blossom. It's been really nice to enjoy springtime and know that it's going to stick around for a few weeks rather than being over in a day or two. Although one of my friends in St. Louis just sent me a picture of herself under a blossoming, pink magnolia tree. And that was just a beautiful picture. Perfect picture from springtime. I think I want a really small one right here, right at the tip. Yeah. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Wonderful. Well, hopefully you can see, given the dappled light, that this is my 15 minutes for today. So we were able to finish up our Printemps, and we'll start with these sections tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.